Have you ever wondered how the microchips that power your phone, your computer, and virtually all the modern technology we use every day are manufactured? Behind each of them, there is a machine so advanced, so precise, and so expensive that many consider it the most complex ever created by human beings. It doesn't fly, it doesn't move, and it doesn't look spectacular at first glance. But without it, the digital world would come to a halt. Let's discover how the EUV lithography machine is built, the key piece that makes it possible to engrave billions of transistors in a microscopic space and that defines the future of global technology. Behind every modern device we use every day, whether it's a smartphone, a laptop, a video game console, or an aircraft's navigation systems, there is a fundamental component that connects them all, the microchip. And manufacturing a microchip is not simply a matter of assembling parts. It is an extreme process that operates at scales so small they completely escape human perception. The key to this entire process is lithography, a technique that allows electronic circuits to be drawn onto silicon wafers using light. For years, the industry used deep ultraviolet lithography, known as DUV, with wavelengths of 193 nanometers. But technological evolution demanded going much further. This is where EUV, extreme ultraviolet lithography, comes into play, working with a wavelength of just 13.5 nanometers. To put it into perspective, this light is almost 15 times shorter than the one used previously. What does this imply? Something decisive: more transistors in less space. Today's microchips contain billions of transistors, tiny switches that control the flow of electricity at unimaginable speeds. The more transistors that fit onto a chip, the greater its power, its energy efficiency, and its processing capacity. But an inevitable question arises. How can so many components be engraved on such a small surface without them overlapping, failing, or collapsing? The answer lies in the extreme precision of EUV light. Thanks to it, it is possible to trace lines just a few nanometers wide. It is like trying to build entire skyscrapers inside the head of a pin, something that until recently seemed completely impossible. Most impressive of all is that without these machines, technological progress would simply come to a halt. Phones would stop becoming more powerful, artificial intelligence would not be able to process complex data in real time, and critical areas such as medicine would lose essential tools for diagnosis and treatment. Every new generation of microchips depends directly on EUV lithography, making it the true backbone of the digital era. And here a major question arises. If this technology is so crucial, why can so few companies in the world access it? The answer is not only technical, it is also economic, political, and strategic, because we are talking about a machine that costs more than $150 million per unit. When we hear figures like these, we usually think of commercial airplanes, giant skyscrapers, or space missions. But this machine does not transport people or fly into space. It remains in a factory, seemingly immobile, yet it determines the technological future of the planet. Why is it so expensive? The explanation lies in its complexity. An EUV lithography machine is composed of more than 100,000 individual parts, manufactured by more than 500 specialized companies distributed around the world. There is not a single company capable of producing all of these components on its own. It is an unprecedented global network of technological collaboration. Even transporting one of these machines is a monumental logistical feat. It is not shipped assembled. Each unit is divided into giant modules that travel in dozens of special containers, transported on large cargo aircraft from the Netherlands to factories in Asia, Europe, or the United States. Once they arrive at their destination, another challenge begins: assembly. A team of highly specialized engineers can take several months to assemble the machine inside facilities designed exclusively for it. And all of this happens because companies like TSMC, Samsung, or Intel know that without these machines they cannot manufacture the most advanced chips in the world. Each day without access to an EUV means losing ground in the global technological race. And the most striking thing is that despite their enormous demand, these machines are not mass-produced. Only a few dozen are manufactured each year. Each one is practically a strategic resource, comparable to an irreplaceable technological jewel. But now the big question arises: how is it possible for a machine to generate such a special light, capable of defining the future of technology? To understand this, we have to delve into the true heart of the system: the generation of extreme ultraviolet light. The key to an EUV machine is not its size or its price, but something invisible: the light it produces. A light with a wavelength so small that it is comparable to a fraction of the size of a DNA molecule, and the method to generate it seems taken straight out of science fiction. It all begins with tiny droplets of liquid tin expelled inside the machine at extremely high speeds. At the exact moment, a very high-power laser strikes each droplet, transforming it into a superheated plasma. That plasma emits the precious extreme ultraviolet light. The problem is that this light cannot travel through air. It would be absorbed instantly. That is why the entire process takes place within an almost absolute vacuum environment, similar to outer space. In that vacuum, EUV light must be guided with extreme precision to the silicon wafer. Here enter the most astonishing components of the entire machine: the multilayer mirrors. They are not ordinary mirrors. They are made up of more than 40 alternating layers of molybdenum and silicon deposited with atomic precision. Their perfection is such that, if one of these mirrors were the size of the planet, its greatest imperfection would be smaller than the thickness of a human hair. Each photon of extreme ultraviolet light must bounce several times off these precision mirrors before reaching the silicon wafer where the circuits are etched. The level of accuracy is so high that if even one of these mirrors were to become misaligned by even a fraction of a nanometer, the entire manufacturing process would be rendered useless. Even with this extreme fragility, the system is capable of repeating this sequence thousands of times per second, precisely tracing the microscopic patterns that shape a modern microchip. Developing a machine with this level of complexity is not the work of a single company or a single country. It is the result of an unprecedented international collaboration involving some of the most advanced technologies on the planet. The company that leads and coordinates this enormous effort is ASML, based in the Netherlands, but its success depends on components, knowledge, and systems developed in more than 20 different countries, all working toward a common goal: making possible the manufacture of the most advanced chips in the world. The optical systems that allow extreme ultraviolet light to be manipulated and directed are manufactured mainly in Germany, in specialized facilities capable of working with levels of precision that approach the limits of physics. These components are responsible for guiding each beam of light with nanometric accuracy, so any imperfection, no matter how small, can compromise the entire process. The high-power lasers, responsible for generating the plasma that emits EUV light, come from both Germany and the United States and represent one of the most advanced laser technologies ever developed for industrial use. For their part, the complex extreme vacuum systems, indispensable for allowing ultraviolet light to travel without being absorbed, are designed and manufactured in Japan, a country with a long tradition in high-precision engineering. Added to these are critical modules produced in South Korea and Taiwan, which contribute key expertise in automation, electronic control, and semiconductor manufacturing. Even the most precise calibration sensors, capable of detecting deviations of just fractions of a nanometer, are based on technologies developed in Switzerland, where ultra-high precision metrology is a world reference. Once all these components arrive at their destination, the final stage begins: assembly. This process is carried out in specially designed facilities, where engineers and technicians of different nationalities work in a coordinated manner for several months. The assembly is performed in clean rooms, cleaner than an operating room, where the air is constantly filtered to eliminate any contaminating particles. Temperature, humidity, and atmospheric pressure are controlled with extreme accuracy, since a single speck of dust could damage a mirror, a sensor, or an entire module, whose value can reach millions of dollars. When the machine is finally assembled, the most critical and demanding phase of the entire process begins: calibration. At this stage, each system is tested individually and then as a whole. The lasers are adjusted with absolute precision, the mirrors are aligned at an atomic scale, the vacuum system is continuously checked, and the cooling mechanisms are regulated to maintain thermal stability. Each test is repeated over and over again, since even a deviation equivalent to 1/10 of the thickness of a human hair can cause failures in lithography and force the entire procedure to be restarted. Only after passing this phase can the machine be considered ready to operate with the reliability required for the manufacture of advanced microchips. Only after overcoming all these extreme tests can the EUV lithography machine be considered truly operational. It is at that moment that it enters continuous operation inside a semiconductor factory and begins its true mission: manufacturing the most advanced microchips on the planet. Thanks to their nanometric precision, these machines make it possible to create processors capable of supporting modern artificial intelligence, the supercomputers that analyze trillions of data points per second, the smartphones we use every day, and the infrastructure that keeps the internet active on a global scale. Without EUV lithography, much of today's technology would simply not exist. Advances in computing, communications, industrial automation, and digital medicine depend directly on the ability to produce ever smaller, faster, and more efficient chips. This machine not only improves the performance of devices, but also defines how far technological innovation can go in the coming years. However, its impact goes far beyond the technical sphere. These machines have profoundly transformed the balance of power at a global level. Today, controlling microchip production means having direct influence over the global economy, the military industry, national security, and scientific development. For this reason, countries and corporations compete intensely to secure access to this technology, which has become a top-tier strategic resource. It is no coincidence that only a very small number of companies in the world can use EUV machines. Their cost, their complexity, and technological restrictions make access to them highly limited. Each unit installed in a factory represents an enormous competitive advantage and can make the difference between leading or falling behind in the global technological race. In short, this machine, whose price exceeds that of a commercial airplane and whose complexity rivals that of many spacecraft, is the invisible pillar that sustains modern digital life. Every email sent, every video played, every internet search, and every application we use exists thanks to the silent and constant work of these extraordinary machines. Although most people will never see them, their influence is present in virtually every aspect of our daily lives.